$1 million in Orlando. You can buy 5 rental houses with it, or 1 commercial building. Almost everyone buys the houses, and most of them are leaving money and their weekends on the table. I'm Ryan Solberg with MaxLife Realty, and I sell both sides, residential and commercial, here in Central Florida. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the exact math using today's real Orlando cap rates on why one small commercial building can quietly beat a whole pile of rentals. Everybody starts in residential. It's familiar, the financing is easy, and you can picture the house. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how I start most investors too. But the second you try to scale, the math changes. Let me show you exactly what I mean. $1 million in cash buys you roughly 5 entry-level Orlando area rentals. Think Kissimmee, Poinciana, the outer suburbs, around 200,000 each. Say each one rents for about 2,000 a month. That's around $120,000 a year in gross rent. Sounds great until reality shows up. Florida insurance, property taxes, and maintenance on 5 roofs and 5 air conditioners, plus vacancy, turnover, and management. On lower priced houses that can eat 40 to 50% of the rent, and your real net income lands around 65,000. But the bigger problem isn't the number. Those 5 houses are only worth whatever your neighbor's identical house sells for. You don't control the value, the comp does. Now take that same million and buy 1 commercial building. A multi-tenant retail strip in Central Florida trades around a 7% cap rate right now. That's roughly $70,000 a year in income. Or go single tenant, triple net, a Dollar General, an AutoZone, around a 6% cap, about 60,000. That's similar income to the 5 houses. But look at what you're not dealing with. Triple net means the tenant pays the property taxes, the insurance, and the maintenance. Your 3 biggest residential headaches gone. 1 lease, 1 corporate tenant, often a 10 to 15-year guarantee. People call it mailbox money for a reason. And this is the part that actually matters. A house is valued on comps. A commercial building is valued on income. It's net operating income divided by the cap rate. That means you control the value, raise the rent, cut an expense, or fill a vacant unit, and you don't just earn more. You instantly create equity. At a 7% cap, every extra $10,000 of income adds about $143,000 to what that building is worth. You simply cannot do that with a rental house. There, you're stuck waiting on the market. Now, I'm not going to pretend houses never win. They win on financing, easier loans, and a lower down payment. They're more liquid because any regular buyer can take one off your hands, and in a hot residential run, they can appreciate fast. Commercial asks for more money down, the tenant's credit matters, and a vacancy hits harder. This isn't never buy a house. It's knowing which tool fits the job. So here's where it all clicks. If you already own a few rentals and you're tired of the 2 a.m. phone calls, that is exactly the moment to look at your first triple net or small multi-tenant building. That transition residential into commercial is what I do every day in Central Florida, and most agents only know one side of it. I built a deal analysis toolkit and live Orlando commercial listings over at maxliferealty.com. The link's in the description. So tell me in the comments, 5 houses or 1 building. If this made the math click, subscribe. I break down Orlando real estate the way I'd explain it to a friend. And if you want to run the numbers on a real deal, call or text me at 321 373 3536.